As a journalist, one of the things we have to deal with is handling the emotional toll of stories. And recently, I can speak to the news of the mid-air plane crash in Washington, D.C., where 67 people lost their lives. Now, that's a story that's been really, really hard to read and to report on, partly because this is not just numbers and facts and data. These are people that you can see their faces. You know that there are aspiring ice skaters and families and coaches, that there was a young pilot who was about to get married. And when you're a journalist, more often than not, you're the first person on the ground. You're the person that's actually directly talking to the family members of the victims. How do you put that wall and not let the feelings and the emotions of telling people's story affect you? So number one, acknowledge it. It's okay. It's not a weakness. I actually think that if you're moved by a story, you're human. Two, this is a big one. I mean, talk to someone. I used to talk a lot to my co-workers. You can talk to a therapist. You can talk to your family, your friends. When you're a journalist, your job is not to show emotion, right? We are holding it together and being that beacon of information, the middle person between the stories and the audience. But the reality is we're human, and more often than not, when the cameras go off or when the article is written, there's an element of collapsing and it all affecting us. So have that support network of people that you trust that can help you process what you've been holding inside.